It's so good. If you're trying to maintain a healthy lifestyle, these protein bars that we're going to make together are a great option. They're inexpensive to make compared to the commercial bars, and they're all natural. So let's make them together. The base is dates, so I have here 1 cup. Next, cover it with hot water. We're doing this in order to have softer dates and to be able to peel them. So I'm just going to give it a few minutes. It's been a few minutes. I'm going to drain these dates at the sink and come back. Next step, I will move these dates to a smaller bowl. And I will just wipe this one to use it again for the whole preparation. Now it's time to peel and remove the pits from the dates. I can already feel that they're super soft. Now that I'm done with all the dates, I'm just going to mash them together until forming a paste. Should feel extremely soft and it comes together. Done with step 1, that was the most tedious. So now let's move to step 2. For this step, you can adjust the ingredients to your liking. So I'm going to start with almond butter. I have here roughly half a cup. So it's all going in. Next, a 1/4 cup of chia seeds. You can also add flax seeds, pumpkin seeds, and 3/4 cups of shredded coconut. So you can skip that part if you don't like coconut. 1 scoop of whey protein. And optional here, I'm adding a tablespoon of maca powder. You can also add collagen or whatever superfood powder you like. Now, the last ingredient to add to this mixture should be liquid in order to bind it together. So here you have 2 options. You could use coconut oil or almond milk, which is what I'm doing. So I have here a 1/4 cup. Next, I quite like to mix it with my hands, so I'm wearing gloves. This is the texture that you're looking for. We're now at step 3 of our recipe. This one is easy and fun. It's very simple. So any plate that you like, just cover it with parchment paper and shape the dough that we just made into bars. You can also shape them into balls. So I try as much as possible to have a rectangular shape, which I'll then adjust with a knife. And you can see it holds together really well. It doesn't crumble whatsoever. Don't make it too thin because then you will not be able to dip it easily in the chocolate. So I made 7 bars of different shapes and sizes. I'm just going to freeze them now. So here's what they look like. This is the last step. I have here dark chocolate. It's 75% cocoa. It's 100 grams. I'm going to cut it and put it in this bowl. And I'll just add 1 tablespoon of coconut oil and melt it in the microwave. So you need a minute to a minute and 20 seconds. The chocolate has fully melted, so I took out the bars from the freezer. These steps only make them a bit easier to dip into the hot chocolate. I'm going to use a large fork and dip each bar into the melted chocolate. Last step, optional, but I quite like to add an extra crunch. So I have here some cacao nibs. I'm just gonna sprinkle some on each bar. And that's it. It'll be time to refrigerate. As soon as the chocolate sets, you can go ahead and dig in. And you can also freeze these bars very conveniently.